These aren't just ghost stories. Japan has been telling you something for centuries, through its shadows, through its monsters, through the things that wait at the edge of the road at night. Most people hear the legend and stop there. They stop at the fear. But there's something underneath. A warning. A truth. A piece of psychology so precise that only a culture that understood human darkness could have created it. Today, we decode 8 of Japan's scariest urban legends. Not just what they are, but what they're actually trying to tell you. A woman approaches you, face hidden behind a surgical mask. She asks, "Am I beautiful?" You say yes. She removes the mask. Her mouth is cut from ear to ear. She asks again, "Am I beautiful now?" There is no right answer. There is only what comes next. Kuchisake-Onna is not about a monster. She's about the trap of performative validation. When someone builds their entire identity around external approval, when they need you to see them as beautiful, there is no answer that sets you free. Yes is never enough. No invites destruction. The legend teaches, be wary of those who demand your validation as payment for their peace. That debt can never be settled. A young woman fell onto railway tracks and was severed in half by a passing train. Now she drags herself forward on her arms with terrifying speed. The sound she makes, that scraping, that Teke Teke, announces her arrival. If she reaches you, she divides you, as she was divided. Teke Teke is the spirit of unfinished trauma, of a wound that was never healed, only severed. She doesn't seek revenge. She seeks completion, and she takes it from whatever she finds. The warning: unprocessed grief doesn't disappear. It learns to move. It finds momentum. And eventually, it comes for everyone nearby. Heal what was cut before it starts scraping toward you. A pop-up appears on your screen. A child's voice, soft and wrong, asks, "Do you like the red room?" You can close it. It comes back. When they find the people who see it, the walls are red. They painted them with themselves. The Red Room emerged in the age of early internet, a legend native to the digital world. It speaks to something real. The spaces we visit alone, unseen, unmonitored. They shape us. What we consume in the dark doesn't stay in the dark. The question the legend asks isn't about a website. It's about the rooms you've built inside yourself, the ones you don't show anyone. Do you like it in there? On hot summer days, in open fields, you might see something in the distance, a thin white shape, writhing, twisting. Kunekune. The word means wriggling. If you watch it too long, you go mad. If you approach it, they say you never come back the same. Kunekune is a warning about obsession born from boredom and isolation. The summer fields, the empty hours, the thing in the distance that shouldn't exist. It's the mind creating meaning in the void. When humans are isolated long enough, we don't find peace. We find patterns. We find things that aren't there. We approach them. The legend asks, "What have you been staring at for too long?" By the river at night, a woman cradles a bundle, an infant, she claims. She asks you to hold it while she washes. You take the child. It grows heavier. You cannot put it down. You cannot move. Then she turns. She has the body of a serpent. She feeds. Nure-Onna is the oldest trap in human psychology, the appeal to compassion as a weapon. You stopped because she seemed vulnerable. You stayed because refusing felt wrong. You couldn't let go because guilt had already rooted you. The reversed wisdom isn't, don't help people. It's, notice when helping someone is actually holding something that keeps getting heavier and heavier, and there is no one at the other end of it. Sometimes the bundle was never a child. In a rural area sealed off by the family elders, a boy notices a very tall woman in white near the shrine. His grandparents go pale. The village knows this entity, Hasshaku-sama, 8 feet tall. A sound like a man's voice, but wrong. Po, po, po. Once she notices you, she does not stop. You must leave the region entirely, surrounded by specific protections, and never return. Hasshaku-sama is about the danger of encountering something vast that was not meant for you to see. There are forces in the world, in people, in systems that operate at a scale that dwarfs you. Most of the time you live safely because you never enter their attention. But once you do, the only strategy is get out completely. Don't engage. Don't negotiate. Don't look back. Some things can only be survived by putting enough distance between you and them. An old man, blind and wandering, but his eyes are in his palms. He searches by touch. He hunts by feel. The darkness doesn't protect you from him. He was a merchant, robbed and blinded by thieves. He died in the fields, consumed by the need to see the faces of those who destroyed him. Tenome is one of the most psychologically honest legends in this list. He cannot rest because he cannot identify what hurt him. His eyes moved to his hands. He searches blindly, desperately, reaching for something to finally make sense of the wound. This is what unresolved vengeance does to a person. It doesn't sharpen you. It moves your perception to your nervous system. You stop seeing clearly. You start reaching for anything that might be the thing that wronged you. The man who needs to find who hurt him becomes someone no one wants to encounter. You are alone in a bathroom stall. A voice asks, "Red paper or blue paper?" Red, you are flayed. Blue, you are strangled until you turn blue. Some versions offer a third option, yellow. The floor opens, you disappear. There is no good answer. The entity came because you were alone and vulnerable. aka Manto is the legend of false choices. When a situation presents you with only 2 options, both of which lead to your destruction, the framing itself is the trap. The real question is never red or blue. The real question is, why are you alone in this room? How did you get here? Who benefits from you making this choice? The legend appears in bathrooms, places of isolation, vulnerability, where we are most reduced. Be suspicious of binary choices that find you when you're alone. 8 legends, 8 warnings. Not about ghosts, about the structures inside human psychology that we've recognized for so long they became mythology. Kuchisake-Onna, the impossible cost of demanded validation. Teke Teke, the momentum of unprocessed trauma. The Red Room, what we build in our hidden spaces. Kunekune, obsession born from isolation. Nure-Onna, compassion weaponized. Hasshaku-sama, the only answer to scale is distance. Tenome, vengeance that blinds. Manto, the binary choice that isn't. Japan didn't create monsters to scare you. Japan created mirrors. If this reached something in you, subscribe. Next time we go deeper. White Raven Tales. The dark has things to teach.